Und herzlich willkommen zu Part Nummer 12 von Bastion. Wir müssen den letzten Splitter holen. Oder vorletzten? Weiß ich gar nicht. Einst gab es viele solche Schätze in dieser Quelle von Telnorias Wohlstand. Mann, das jetzt. Ich meine, da wäre noch einer. Aber gut. Kann mir auch erzählt haben jetzt.
Imagine everything you'd need to build a city like Zealandia. It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes a Bürsteingrube quarry. The Ura tunnels beneath the quarry must have softened the blow from the calamity. We bought the whole place from the Ura on the cheap.
Oh, neue Gegner.
Same goes for its natives, rattletails. Why would the Ura put up with those pests? Rattletails ain't the worst of it either, but more about that in a little bit.
Oh, die brennen gut, die
The quarry came with a lifetime supply of windbags. But there was even more to it than that.
Komme ich ja nicht durch, wenn ich das
The
aktiviert habe.
quarry's secrets ain't exactly obvious. Not only are these rocks a source of life, we found that the oldest ones remember things. They're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in. No wonder all those beasts were drawn to the quarry. The rocks were calling them.
Man kann ruhig da drin bleiben, das Scheißvieh, die sind böse.
Keeping the quarry free from pests turned out to be a problem. Rattletails kept tunneling in to snack on windbags. Windbags tended to the rocks, so we had to keep the
Die
rattletails
sind ja
away.
böse. Können schießen.
Without those windbags, the quarry might not have its special qualities. The quarry ain't exactly up to safety standards no more. Even stink eyes started taking root in here.
Stinkaugen heißt sie auch, hä? Stinky Auge. Interessant, Stinky Augen.
Now, why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place? The Ura always were a superstitious lot.
Ich hab mich selber erledigt, ich glaub's ja nicht.
Might be the gods told them the quarry's bad news. On top of that, you know the Ura hated anything above ground.
Scheiße. Fällt man da in dieses einzige Loch, was da ist, runter.
In any case, it's fair to say the quarry was a godsend. Those rocks, all polished to a mirror sheen. The largest ones, you know as cores. Single core could keep the lights on in an entire city district. The smaller ones, we call them shards. A shard's got a fraction of a core's power, enough to fuel a voyage to the motherland.
Okay, da müssen wir... Das Level ist ein bisschen...
Well, now the quarry's all dried up. These rocks are much too young to be of use. Remember how I said rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry? That honor goes to a beast we took to Colin, Sir Lunky. Massive things stomped many of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him.
Ja, schubst mich einfach runter.
The only thing harder than the rocks in Bürsteingrube Quarry is Sir Lunky's head. We never could get stubborn old Lunky to leave the quarry alone.
Oh, alles kaputt.
Then the kid hears a voice calling from down the hall. Are you all right? It says. It's him. I've come to warn you, he says.
Zerbrochenes Monument. Frage 12, warum er die Bastion verlassen hat. Was ist denn dort hinten zwischen dir und Rox
The
vorgefallen?
Bastion is under siege. Let it fall. You should not go back.
Aha.
Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred. If that's the way it is, he says, then I won't stop you. Because my countrymen will.
Was meint er zuletzt?
Say what you will about Zulf, but he's a man of his word. His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though. Too bad for that. Zulf showed him the way here, and here they came to take revenge.
Also, wir haben ein komisches Level jetzt.
They
Das war
got
nicht die
inside the
Bastion.
bastion and shut the door. Kid's gotta go in through the back.
Was
I
wird hier
should
für ein
have told him
Spiegelspiel?
sooner about all this. No way out of this, not without a fight. Unfortunately, they broke in and they started digging their holes. Something wrong sprung out of those holes, and it's eating away at this place. We tried to stop them, but we needed help.
Hey!
Our little squirt, he don't make it.
Das war's.
Somehow, some way, he sends those Ura packing. Problem is, it didn't matter. Zulf's plan worked.
Das ist alles am Arsch. Scheiße. Shit.
We find each other as the dust settles. Then I tell him why the Ura came. To get us back. For the calamity. It was Celandia's master plan to wipe the Ura out. But part of that plan backfired, didn't it? If only Zulf knew the whole story. What were we to think? They must have got her, taken her back to her rightful home. The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started. We need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances. Now all we need is one last shard.
Okay, noch ein Splitter.
The Ura swooped down from the east. At least now we know the way.
Westen ist doch hier. Okay, Westen ist da unten anscheinend. Westen ist doch links eigentlich immer. Uhrzenerator. Als Zoll-Agenten sind bestimmt hinter den letzten Splitter her, weil sie damit den von ihnen angerichteten Schaden wieder gut machen können.
One last shard. It's all we need to put this mess behind us. And mother, what a mess it is. A mess like that could have only been made by hand. Zolf said the calamity failed, and he's right. The Ura stand as living proof of that.
Okay, die sind gut. Aber neue Gegner sind kein Problem. Kann ich ja Feuer nicht entzünden? Denn... Da liegt doch noch einer. Ach, der geht jetzt gerade weg.
At the heart of the calamity was a simple idea. We never wanted to go to war again. Wanted to rule it out. We put a lot of folks against that problem. Scientists, soldiers, spies, even me. We sought solutions far beyond the city. We traveled near as far as the kid's going right now.
Okay, 3 Tage sind wir schon unterwegs. Level up! Aua. Hier ist Blut.
Most of our efforts didn't bear fruit.
Kriegen wir den Splitter nicht wieder raus?
Then there was a breakthrough, but it didn't come from one of our people.
Okay, der ist Fernangriff. Dumm, tot. Nee.
It came
Tschüss.
from an Ura, a brilliant young scientist named Ven. Ven worked for the Lancers, the sharpest knives in the city's drawer.
Aber ich würde mal sagen, das war Part Nummer 12. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao, ciao.